Hey everyone, this is my 1 month follow-up to my spray-on rinse-off sealant test. So if you haven't watched that original video, you should check it out. I'm testing 4 different products that are all designed to be sprayed on the car and rinsed off. So this is Nanoskin Supercharger. This is the only dilutable product that I'm testing. It's diluted 100 to 1, just like the instructions suggest, right? This is Sonax Spray and Seal, Meguiar's Hybrid Ceramic Wax, Mother's Spray and Rinse, right? So what I've learned about these products over time, right, is that usually the first application is kind of like, you're like, okay, all right, it's good, but it's not great, right? It's only after really like the second application where these products really start to shine. And credit to Meguiar's, I mentioned this in the first video, right? They're the only ones that actually tell you that the first application should be a spray and wipe, right? So you spray it on a wet car, you wipe it in, right? And then your applications after that should be spray and rinse, right? So I have actually treated all these panels the same way. One application sprayed on, wiped off, right? The second application sprayed and rinsed. So these all have 2 separate applications, right? And they've all been sitting here for a little over a month, about a month and 4 days, right? So I live in Texas. We got that big, winter weather storm like everybody else did. So we've gotten a lot of rain, some really cold temperatures, but now it's warmed back up. It's nice and beautiful and sunny outside. So pretty good change in temperatures, right? A lot of rain, right? So I left these panels out here, underneath the tree in my backyard. You can see they've collected a lot of leaves. If you get in real close to these panels, right, there's some light dust and stuff. What kind of looks like water spots, that is from the rain falling, falling through the tree, picking up dirt, picking up leaves, things like that, and then it landing on these panels. So what I'm going to do next here, right? I'm gonna do this off camera. You guys don't need to sit here and watch me, wash these things. I'm gonna pick these up, shake the leaves off, right? Give them a nice little wash, right? Just like if I was washing my own car, right? Same pH neutral shampoo that I use, same kind of wash mitt that I use. And we're gonna see, first of all, how well these clean up, right? With just a simple wash. I'm looking to see if these kind of spots come off, right, easily. And then we're also going to test the water behavior. And then another thing that I want to test is how easy it is to dry these panels, right? So once we get them wet and we check the water behavior, I've got a little leaf blower. We're going to blow dry them and see how easily these panels dry and see if we can notice a difference between those. So I will be right back. I'm going to pick these up, move them to a different location. I'm going to wash them, and then we'll continue the test. Okay, and we're back. All right, all these panels have been washed, so we're going to start rinsing them here and just see how they do. Quick sheeting, slow sheeting on the Sonax, slow sheeting from the Meguiar's. Really slow sheeting from the Mother's. Let's do that. So look at the water behavior, guys, right? I'm not seeing much beading, but that sheets off pretty quick. Yeah, pretty slow sheeting. Okay. I'm going to lay these panels down flat and see if we get any indication of any kind of beading or water behavior. Okay, we're back. We're going to see if we get any kind of water behavior on these panels. Okay, guys, those results kind of speak for themselves. This Mother's product, it's new, but it's been kind of disappointing from the start, right? The water just sits there on the panel. It's sheeting off extremely slowly, but you can just see how it's really just sitting there. So I would say that the water behavior, guys, right? I'm not seeing much beading or water behavior. So look at the water behavior, guys, right? I'm not seeing much beading or water behavior. Okay, we're back. We're going to see if we get any kind of water behavior on these panels. Mothers and the, I'm sorry, the Sonax and the Meguiars are pretty close. You know, the water is still kind of collecting there, and then you can see kind of on the Supercharger side, right? Like the water is still collecting there, but it's not as bad as the others. So the next step is I'm going to grab my little leaf blower, and we're just going to see how quickly and easily we can get the water off of these panels. Okay, we're back. I've got my little, you know, Jufinks leaf blower here. Guys, I've got other videos on this if you want to see, you know, a good demonstration of it. Yeah, I know it's probably made in China, and it's probably going to break in a year, but it does what it's supposed to do really, really well. It's really compact and powerful. And it wasn't too expensive. So I really like this thing. Yep. So we're gonna check it out here and see how it dries these panels. Pretty good on the Nanoskin. It's blowing these. So this is how powerful this thing is, guys. Like it's just blowing these things, right? Like we're gonna move that thing. Okay, so they all dried, you know, relatively easily. I mean, these are really small panels and stuff like that. So I'm not sure it's the best indicator of, you know, how well you'd be able to dry the whole car. But one of the things that I want to call out that's concerning to me is that with just a simple wash, right, like those water spots did not come off, right? You can see them on every single one. I would say that none of these are better than any other ones, right? So a month and 4 days sitting outside, to me that really highlights the importance of regular washing, right? Like if you are, you know, if your car lives outside, if you don't have a garage or a covered parking or something like that, if your car is living outside, it's getting rained on, it's sitting underneath trees, leaves are falling on it, right? Whatever else is in the air, you know, it's really, really important that you guys, you know, wash the car regularly. You know, my car is garaged and I still wash it, you know, once every 7 to 10 days, you know. So again, just zooming in kind of on these little water spots or whatever. I'm not sure how easily those are going to be able to come off. But they all have it, right? So these spray and rinse sealants did not prevent that. I wanted to be really clear and transparent about that. I would say these all are on an even playing field when it comes to preventing water spots. So I wasn't planning on doing this, but I'm going to add one more element to this test. I'm going to go grab the bottles, and we're going to apply one small spray to each of these panels. We're going to rinse them off, and we're going to see how much one spray revives the protection and the beading, right? Again, I would not do that on a car that has these kind of water spots. I would address the water spots first, right? Whether that's with an acidic wash or a light polish or something like that, right? I would address that first before I sealed them in. But just for this test, we're going to go one spray on each, right? These are spray and rinse products. We're going to go one spray on each, rinse them off, and we're going to come back and see how that one spray revives the performance. All right, everybody, I forgot to hit record. I apologize for that, but basically I went through and I applied, one spray to each panel, and I rinsed them, just like you're supposed to, just, according to the instructions. So this is my Nanoskin Supercharger 100-to-1 Sonax spray and seal, Meguiar's hybrid ceramic, and the Mother's spray and rinse. So one spray on each, rinsed it. Let's go through and check the results. Quick blast. And go here to our mist setting. This product really continues to impress me, guys. It's so cheap, so easy to use. I never have any issues with streaking or anything like that. And look how that one spray brought back that water behavior, that beading. All right. This looks great too. That one spray just brought the performance right back. check the Meguiars. Man, again, yeah, like that one spray brought it right back. This is definitely better than it was, but it's still not great. It wasn't a good performer to begin with. Not a fan of the mothers. So to my eyes, guys, the one spray brought back the performance of these two, the Nanoskin and the Sonax, the best, followed really closely by the Meguiars, and then lastly the mothers. So things have changed a little bit since the first test. If you didn't watch the first test, please go and watch it. It's really interesting. You get to kind of see the results of these in real time as they're being applied. I don't think these products are really, intended to last more than about a month, especially, right, if your car sits outside and is exposed to the elements, the sun, the rain, all that stuff, right? So, these are the kind of products that you want to be probably reapplying at least, once a month. I don't think you need to do it like every week or every 2 weeks or something like that, but once a month just to keep that protection nice and topped up. This test shows it, right? Like all these products took a pretty serious hit from just being outside, right? Not even being washed, just being outside. None of these products really protected against water spots, so that's always something you want to consider. And again, I would not reapply these without addressing those water spots first. I just want to be really, really clear about that. But it's nice to know that having those water spots on there did not affect these products' ability to bring back that performance, right? So your paint doesn't have to be perfectly clean and decontaminated, right, to use something like this. You can still get good protection and water behavior on imperfect paint. So anyway, I hope this was useful. I'm gonna leave these sitting out. So we'll do a 2-month update and just see where we're at. Again, I don't think these are products that are intended to last an incredibly long time, but they're so easy to apply, and they make a nice layer of protection for your car. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. Stay tuned for the next one.